Hey everybody, welcome back to Mando Lessons. My name is Baron Collins Hill. In this week's lesson, we have a simple to complex lesson on the tune Out on the Ocean. It's a classic Irish jig in the key of G. I'll play it through as I taught it in my Out on the Ocean lesson, which you can find for free on YouTube or mandolessons.com. And then I'm going to start adding some embellishments, some slides, double stops, triplets, things like that. If I can, I'll talk about what I'm doing as I play through it. And if I get tongue-tied, I'll break it down at the end and sort of show you some of the ideas that I'm working through once I've processed it through my fingers a little bit. If you're watching this in October 2024, the Mando Lessons Academy actually voted for this tune to be the tune of the month. So we're all going to be working on this tune, trying to polish up our versions, add some things like I'll be talking about in this lesson with, embellishments and the like. So it's a really fun time. Check out the Mando Lessons Academy if you haven't already. I've got a live stream for the members scheduled in a couple weeks here where I'll field some questions on Out of the Ocean and whatever other questions come up from the great mandolin pickers that are in there. And if you end up making a recording of this lesson and posting it in the Tune of the Month challenge, you have an opportunity to win a Sweetwater gift card, which is always a nice little perk that comes up at the end of every month. If you're watching this after October 2024, you've missed the boat on this Tune of the Month challenge, but there's always a new one every month, and you can go over there, sign up, and then you get to vote on what's coming up next and see what the current Tune of the Month challenge is. So check that out. Links in the description, as well as to my course, The Comprehensive Mandolin, that focuses on getting you out and playing with other people. Before I get started, I'll just remind you that there's that great little gear icon in the bottom right-hand corner of the video on YouTube where you can slow the tune down. So if I'm playing these variations a little too quick for you to pick up, by all means use that little gear icon, slow it down to 75 or 50% speed, and really that'll give you a lot more time to sort of hear the variations that I'm doing, where I'm putting them, what those little melodic differences sound like, all that sort of stuff. I'm not going to go over note by note what I'm doing, just giving you some ideas of where you can throw embellishments. And again, if you need to learn about some of these embellishments like triplets and slides and double stops, there's lots of lessons on mandolessons.com and here on YouTube that I've done that are totally free and teach you how to use those different styles. And then this video is more about just putting those styles into practice in a particular tune. So here we go. All right, so I'll play through it as written, and then I will play it a couple more times and add some things in. I'll probably end up talking about what I'm doing afterwards because this is kind of a notey tune and my brain only works so fast. Here we go. Drums. Some triplets. Slide. More triplets. Slide again. A little melodic variation. Again. Alright, so that did fly by pretty quickly, so I just want to break a little bit of what I was doing in there down. Ultimately, started out playing some drones, you know, thinking about what the chord progression is in the tune. It's in the key of G. Doing a little, like, just substitution, really. The melody, technically, starts in that open D string, but because it's over a big G chord, that G open string also works. Adding in some triplets. Throughout the tune like that. Now if you want kind of more in-depth talk about triplets, I have tons of lessons at mandolessons.com and here on YouTube where I talk about how to make triplets, where to put them, all that sort of stuff. I won't dive into all that there, so search around if you're on your triplet journey. But I use a lot of triplets in this tune. I use a lot of those open string drones and double stops. I was also using a little bit of slides going into the B part. Instead of going, I was going, which is just sliding from the 5th to the 7th fret on the A string, while I also play the open string. Kind of gets this dissonance to resolved sound. More triplets. That's a little bit of kind of a melodic variation. Something like that. You know, just change up the melody a little bit, very slightly. Still sounds very much like Out on the Ocean. In terms of, you know, adding variations and some embellishments to Irish tunes, I always try to strive to be very melodic about it. You know, a lot of Irish music is very focused on kind of unison melody, so I don't want to stray too far from the beaten path, so I don't, you know, kind of cause unnecessary dissonance if I'm playing with other people. That said, if you're practicing on your own and just trying to build skills on the mandolin, by all means, you know, get in there, try a bunch of triplets, throw triplets everywhere you can, see where they work, see where they don't, and then adjust from there to sort of what sounds best artistically to you and what you like to hear when you listen to other Irish music. So hopefully that gave you some ideas of ways to spice up your version of Out on the Ocean. Please join us over on the Mando Lessons Academy. We're having a great time over there, and I'm going to be talking about Out on the Ocean all month with that workshop and really kind of helping people improve their playing of this tune and jigs in general. You can find the link in the description. And again, if you make a recording of this tune and post it on the Tune of the Month challenge, you might win a little Sweetwater gift card. There's a mouthful. In any case, thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.